I feel is because you don't have to give into the social norms, the morality.
Yeah, true.
You know, so you can suspend it and you are able to play around it. I like to stay fit here. I am a big gym buff. I love going to the gym. It's one of my most amazing stress busters. So no matter how tired I am, I want that at least half an hour, 45 minutes in the gym. Hi guys, my name is Sunny and you are watching me on PeepingMoon.com.
Hello everyone, welcome to PeepingMoon.com. I am Rashita Sahni and today walking down the memory lane with me is Vicky Kaushal, the very talented actor that we have in today's time. Hi Sunny, how have you been?
Very good, very good. How are you?
I am good. I was just telling you how I loved you in Chor Nikal Ke
Yes,
Bhaga. It was a
thank
very
you.
interesting watch. But we'll talk more about that later.
Sure.
Right now, there are a few pictures that, I have taken out. Some cute pictures from your childhood, some from your projects. So, I'll show it to you and how you react to those. This
Okay,
is a very
fantastic.
adorable photo that I found with your mom.
Yes,
and Vicky.
Me, Vicky, and mom. Uh, I, I don't know when we clicked this picture.
Yeah.
This is one of those random pictures, that you
Yeah.
click. I think we had this. Me and Vicky had this habit of buying same clothes
Okay.
when we were kids, which is why we're wearing same kurta pajama.
Kurta, yeah.
And it's just, I think, I'm not sure. I could be mistaken, but I think Dad had bought a new camera.
Oh.
So पहले वो reel वाले
Correct.
camera होते थे ना, which you have to
हाँ जी.
develop. So Dad had bought a new camera which he was testing.
Yeah.
So रात को then he was, and it was some like low light camera or something. So I think this was at night at home. He clicked the picture which we got developed.
Yeah, lovely. Now this is a still from Gold.
Oh yes.
And I have to tell this to you. You were my first ever interview. I interviewed you for Gold, and that was my first ever interview.
What
I
are you
just started
saying?
working almost 5 years back. So whenever someone asks me who was the first celebrity you interviewed, I'm like Vicky Kaushal.
Oh wow,
It was
that's
an
so...
audio interview, and I
Haan.
remember. And I sat down and I told you that this is my first, and you told me chill, mera bhi one of the
One of the
first
first, because we were doing
just
very
started,
first.
yeah.
Correct, fantastic, yeah. Feels so special.
Yeah.
This was actually a very interesting day because it was from a patch shoot.
Okay.
So we had done this scene when we were shooting in Bradford
Acha.
with Akshay sir, and कुछ तो problem हो गया तभी, so we had to redo the scene again much later with him in Bombay. So this is from that, and yeah, man, this was a very amazing scene because the way Akshay sir played it was completely different from what I had imagined.
Okay.
Because in the scene, Himmat comes to Tapan Babu and, he's like, why aren't you making me play? And he's really angry and pissed off about it. And, he's been made to sit on the sidelines. And I always imagined Tapan Babu, like Akshay sir, to be more invested in what Himmat is saying. But he was not.
Not, yeah.
Like, he chose to play it very differently, and he was not invested, and he was invested in what was going on the ground. And that made me even angrier, in the scene, because I was like, kya ho raha hai yaar? I think that was, and it was very special because I understood what he was doing. And then later I went back to my hotel and I realized what he did. I was like, yeah, man, like as a coach and as a manager, he would be more interested in what other people are doing on the field rather than what an angsty little kid has to come and tell him.
Correct.
So yeah, that was that scene.
Fantastic. Do you feel like Gold sort of changed the game for you when it released?
Yeah, absolutely. Because Gold it gave me a platform, to showcase what my potential, to tap into. And for me as well, personally, as an actor, it made me realize a lot of things about me, about what I can do, what I'm good at, what I'm not. So yeah, Gold was very special. And to get to work with Reema and Akshay sir and Amit and Vineet, Kunal, everybody, just to have such talented people around you in one of your first projects was very special.
Fantastic. Even this one, The Forgotten Army, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, this project is very close to my heart.
Yeah.
Forgotten Army.
It got you a lot of critical acclaim, I remember.
Yeah. This was right after Gold. I remember I went for this audition when we were shooting last 2 days of Gold, and I went for the audition. So I had the big beard and everything, and I met Kabir sir, So Kabir sir and Dad had a long association, right? Kabul Express and New York and everything. So, so I mean that has nothing to do with it, but it's just that I had met him very, in an informal situation before that. It's like, hi sir, how are you? This, that, and I would always tell him I would love to work with you and all. And cut to this thing happened, and so I had to audition for it. I went back to Gold ka set because because that was also set in 1940s, right? And I was wearing that police ka costume and everything. I got that costume. I auditioned in my Himmat Singh's police costume for Forgotten Army. And then I got the part, and this was a scene where we are playing cricket and the Japanese people attack the British Indian Army in Singapore. And I'm very bad at playing cricket. Like I'm so bad at playing cricket, and he used it in the scene somehow. So this is that particular shot is where he realizes that there is an army of Japanese soldiers charging on cycle, which really happened, which was bizarre.
Great. Now, even this film, Shiddat,
so
it was I think it was a new experience for everyone who watched it, because I remember it was somewhere in the middle of the lockdown and during COVID, and it released. And I think first 2-3 days, people who watched it, they went on social media and talked about it, and that's how a lot more people started watching it. So how was your experience?
It was fantastic. Yeah, like you said, it was one of those underdog hyped films, because nobody expected it to be what it turned out to be. Mainly it being a tragic love story, because we never showed it anywhere, even through our promotions or the promos or whatever trailer was cut, so that we kept it at bay. So people were really surprised with the ending of the film.
I know.
And I think that was the thing that a lot of people connected with. Like even till today, the other day I was in the gym and I met somebody, and he was like, "Sir, Shiddat, I really love your movie, Shiddat." I said, "But I just don't like one thing about it." I said, "What?" You shouldn't have died in the end.
I know
so
many
a lot
people.
of people chalte phirte yahan वहाँ marna nahi chahiye. So that happens, which is very special, because you understand how invested people are in it, till date.
Correct.
So it's one of the very special films, and this is a very interesting scene, because in this scene I am trying to teach so in this film, in this scene, Radhika, like I'm trying to flirt with Radhika, and she's it's a song cut.
Okay.
And so it was completely improvised, because we had no idea what to do, and we were just put in front of the camera and like, okay, let's try something cute, something flirty, but not as well, but something cute, because it's a song cut and everything. So we just did very random stuff where I'm trying to flirt with her, and she's trying to be in it, but also not, and all. Very, very interesting one.
Yeah, truly. Oh, this one's from Millie.
Yeah. Yeah, this was a very nice night.
I actually loved the chemistry that the two of you shared. It was very sweet.
Yeah, very
and the first love kind of chemistry.
No, that was our director's brief actually, because when we were talking about it as well, he was like, "See, you guys have been in a relationship for quite some time.
Yeah.
It's been 2-3 years, so you have that comfort level. More than showing that, oh, in every frame, look how much I love you. It's more about how comfortable you are with that person." So he's like, if we can get the comfort of two lovers who've been in love since 2-3 years and who are in a relationship. So I think, and that's what the film is, because it's about the comfort level Millie shares with people around her, with her father, with her boyfriend. So it's about that, with her friends. So that was this was a very chilly night, because we were shooting in Dehradun, and again song cut. We have to ride the bike, but it was freezing. It was freezing, and if you look at Janvi here, you can see it on her face and the body,
she's like shivery,
that it's freezing, because and obviously the bike has to go at a certain speed, because it has to match the camera speed and everything, and you know in the middle of the night. But and I was enjoying it. I love bike, I love cold weather, so for me to ride
it was a
in cold
win-win.
weather, it's amazing.
Okay, this is a still from Chor Nikal Ke
Chor Nikal
Bhaga.
Ke Bhaga.
And yeah.
Yeah, what can I say?
So did you like expect this response? Because I remember when it was announced, people were excited to see your pairing with Yami.
Yeah.
But then when people watched it and they loved it and there was like great response, was there like a reassurance or was there like nervousness before?
Yeah, there was. Personally, I was very nervous about it because it's one of those films where either you like it or you don't, right? There's no middle way. Because it's such a fast-paced film and the twists and the turns that come out. So if you don't fall for the twist, a lot of people anticipated it. So let me tell you, like a lot of people anticipated it, but they still came and said, okay, we did not anticipated it that way.
Exactly, yeah, same.
You know, we had a little inkling that, okay, this guy is a bit, कुछ तो गड़बड़ है इसमें, but we did not realize कि ओ इतना गड़बड़ है, and we did not realize that Neha's character is also ulta, and you know everybody is grey in it. So yeah, so Touchwood, the response has been really amazing.
Nice.
So yeah, thank you guys.
Amazing. Oh, now this one's very special.
Yes.
I was going through a few comments where people were actually waiting to watch this, you know, mother and son duo on their screens. But yeah, a little about this one.
This one, so it's a movie called Letters to Mr. Khanna, and it's till date my most special film.
Wow.
Because when I heard the narration from Milind Dhaimade, who was the director of it, I said yes, and I went home and I told my mom, I'm doing this film for you.
Wow.
And I said, I will not tell you what exactly happens in the film or what the film is about, but it's about a mother and son, and it's my way of giving you something back, you know. So it's purely, and when I heard that Neetu ji is going to be doing it, I'm a huge Neetu Singh fan. Why I say Singh is because
I know
the films even before
correct
the marriage,
she became a Kapoor.
Yeah, she became Kapoor, and it's amazing. It was a like it was like every day I would wake up and I would be like, okay, I have to go on set and I have to shoot for this film. You know, it was one of those films where I would wake up and wait to go on set. It was very special.
Amazing. We are as excited to see this. But this cute family photo from Holi, I think. This Holi,
No, it's not this Holi. This Holi I was shooting. So this Holi I wasn't there. I was in Agra shooting for Haseen Dilruba. I missed it. This was last year.
Holi.
This was last year's Holi. And yeah, I mean, it's very self-explanatory. We had a lot of fun.
Amazing. Okay, now a lot of people, you know, this thing called thirst traps that go on Instagram. I keep seeing your pictures, Aditya Roy Kapoor, all of y'all, like whoever's single in Bollywood currently, basically. But now this photo of your gym, you know, how do you maintain that body? A little about your routine, because people would love to know about that.
First of all, about this picture. So this is during Milli's shoot. We were shooting for Milli in Dehradun, and we were staying in a place, and they were just making the gym. They were constructing the gym. They did not have a gym. So I entered the chat and I helped them out with setting up the gym, because they were like, okay, tell us what to do and all. So which is why I got the mirrors and everything. I was like, it's very interesting if you put mirrors and all. So this is those when they had installed the mirror. I posted a picture in the gym. And how do I? Yeah, I don't believe in building body or anything. It's as per the film's requirement. If you need, like in Shiddat, I needed to have an athletic build, and for that body shot in Shiddat, so which is why I built body. But otherwise, I like to stay fit. I am a big gym buff. I love going to the gym. It's one of my most amazing stress busters. So no matter how tired I am, I want that at least half an hour, 45 minutes in the gym, you know. And but more than that, it's eating clean.
Okay.
So even if I'm not dieting or anything, even if I'm at home, I'll make sure I eat clean. There's no junk, tala hua, all that stuff I stay away from. I'm a big meethe ka fan. I have a huge sweet tooth.
Correct.
You know, but I try to keep that in check. Even but वो दिवाली के आसपास नहीं हो पाता. वो Diwali is almost when you put on 2-3 kilos. But yeah, man, I mean, thirst trap ka koi ye nahi tha, but I looked at myself and I was like, oh, this is nice. I'll just
You felt good.
post it.
Fantastic. a still of yours from Chor Nikal Ke
Chor Nikal
Bhaga.
Ke
What
Bhaga.
I want to ask here is that, earlier actors were very uncomfortable playing characters with grey shades. They thought the audience wouldn't perceive them in a good way. Now it's changed, and I love grey characters more than anything.
Yeah, I love it.
I think everyone does now.
Yeah.
They have that thrill, that intrigue in them.
Yeah.
How was your prep like to play this character for Chor Nikal Ke Bhaga? Because it looks very convincing when we watch it.
Yeah. So first of all, I growing up, I have always loved watching negative characters on screen and villains and everything. You know, like right from Gabbar and Mogambo and everything, because I think they've got very nice edges to play. Because one of the reasons why what I feel is because you don't have to give into the social norms, the morality.
Yeah, true.
You know, so you can suspend it and you are able to play around it, so which is why I was looking for something like this, and I think in today's time it was Omkara that broke the mold.
Correct.
When Saif sir played that
Yeah.
character, and I think that kind of broke the mold of lead actors and even heroes playing negative characters, and obviously Ranveer playing Khilji and everything, you know, kind of broke the mold. But I find negative characters any day more interesting to play. They might not always connect with the audience in a way where positive characters connect because of all the positivity and the heroism and everything, obviously. But just to, as an actor, to play negative characters and characters with grey shade because they're much more true to your human self.
Exactly, how human beings are. We are not white or black.
Yes, we are not white or black, so yeah.
Fantastic. Now, lastly, I love your personal style.
Thank you.
And this one I found very unique. This is like, I love the accessories, the way you have carried everything. What was this for? This was, I think, for the foundation, the Neeta Ambani one.
Recently there was this Neeta Mukesh Ambani cultural center that was opened, which is amazing. Oh my God, that's one of the best things I think in city right now. And I was fortunate enough to be invited for that. So this was for the second night where they were showcasing India in fashion. And I was wearing Shantanu and Nikhil, one of my most favorite designers. And yeah, I'm a huge jewelry accessory fan. I love silver jewelry. I love oxidized jewelry, which is why I was wearing it in my ears and neck piece and bracelets and everything. So yeah, this is very close to what my personal style is. Yeah.
Fantastic. But thank you so much, Sahni, for doing this. It was lovely going down the memory lane with you.
Thank you so much. Thanks.